CICU devices.
Impella RP and RP Flex, early safety alert, differential pressure sensor drift. First of all, remember that you can find a comprehensive series of safety alerts related to CICU devices that have been published over recent years in the playlist CICU Devices Security Alerts. The Impella RP and Impella RP Flex with SmartAssist are temporary heart pumps intended to provide right heart support in patients with acute right heart failure. These devices are used in hospital settings by trained healthcare professionals and are designed to support hemodynamics during critical clinical situations. Both systems incorporate SmartAssist technology to display pump-related parameters on the Automated Impella Controller. The differential pressure sensor plays a central role in the calculation of displayed flow and related metrics. Understanding the capabilities and limitations of these measurements is essential for safe and effective device use. In February 2026, FDA issued a safety recall about Impella RP and Impella RP Flex. Abiomed has issued a voluntary medical device correction to notify users of a potential malfunction of the differential pressure sensor in Impella RP devices, which may cause sensor values to drift over time. When differential pressure sensor drift occurs, the controller may display inaccurate pump flow rates, as well as inaccurate pulmonary artery placement signal, pulmonary artery pulsatility index, and central venous placement signal. There is no direct method to confirm calculation errors from the pump signals alone when this drift occurs. In cases where the differential pressure sensor signal exceeds its operating range, the controller may disable flow calculation and display a placement signal not reliable alert, although this alarm may not occur in all instances of sensor drift. Inaccurate displayed information on the controller has led, in some reported cases, to clinical interventions such as inappropriate P-level adjustments or unnecessary pump or console exchanges. A review of global complaints over the specified period identified differential pressure sensor drift in a minority of Impella RP cases, with no patient deaths attributed to this issue. Product removal is not required, and hospitals may continue to use existing inventory. Importantly, the differential pressure sensor does not affect the pump's ability to provide hemodynamic support, and the issue is limited to Impella RP devices, not affecting Impella CP or Impella 5.5 systems. Clinicians should continue to monitor patient hemodynamics using cleared or approved diagnostic devices and verify Impella positioning with imaging before making clinical interventions. Displayed flow values on the controller should be interpreted with caution, and priority should be given to the P-level flow rates provided in the instructions for use. Finally, pump metrics and displayed parameters should be trended over time to detect abrupt changes, which should prompt reassessment of pump positioning, device performance, patient condition, and overall clinical hemodynamics. Press the like button and subscribe to stay updated on the latest CICU device safety alerts.